Hello and welcome back to Cultivating Harmony. I wanted to share some exciting news with you guys, and that is that each month I am going to be sharing the outlook for each of the 10 Daymasters. Go ahead and look at the link below if you need to find out which of the 10 Daymasters you are, and if you haven't already, make sure you check my video about the 10 different Daymasters and their personalities. So if you didn't know, the Chinese actually use a lunar solar calendar for their astrology. So technically the energetic months in Chinese astrology, or Bazi, are slightly off of what we would consider our more Gregorian calendar months. The next energetic month, which for us would be in May, actually begins May 5th, and it is the month of the Xin Si, or the Yin metal snake. So this is for May 2025. Xin, or Yin metal, is very delicate. It's refined. It represents kind of beauty and order and elegance. And if you remember from my Daymasters video, that Yin metal is also represented by a crown or jewelry. Being fire, on the other hand, is a little bit different. It is one of the more intense energies, and it really blazes with a passion. It wants visibility, and that's why it's represented as the sun. So these energies kind of show us that there is refinement through exposure. Just as metals are heated to kind of remove impurities, this month burns away and purifies what's unnecessary. And these are just, a general reading of what type of month this is going to be energetically for all of us experiencing it. But getting rid of what's unnecessary and allowing what's actually true to be able to shine. An aspect that I do like energetically about this month is that there is a hidden element of Wu, or Yang Earth, which really helps to give more of a stabilizing effect versus kind of like all this really intense purification or transformation and changes going on. There's a strong, stable energy kind of holding us down. This is, grounding, safety, which would probably normally without it would be a more, intense blowtorch situation. So thus, this kind of tempers some of its more destructive energies that could be possible for the month, and kind of helping to transform those impurities into ash or something that can later nurture something in the future. There's also a hidden element of Geng, or Yang metal, which tells me that this month gives us, a very external appearance of polishing and refining, but it doesn't come for free. Geng is all about endurance and resilience and being tough. So I think there is a little bit of kind of a quiet warrior vibe to the month. I would say that in general, this is a great month to practice things like Qigong or breathing exercises or practices if you have them, to make sure that the fire doesn't kind of go overboard and, burn away everything this month, right? Because fire melts metal. And working with breath, right, is working with the lungs, which is that metal element. It might be a good idea to kind of work with some of the water element this month, just because we are kind of lacking it, and it helps to kind of create more stability within the 5 elements or 5 phases. So make sure you're getting adequate rest, good sleep, eating seafood, focusing your attention more towards wisdom versus fear. And doing so will help with burnout. Yin Earth Daymaster. This month's theme for you guys is anchoring yourself amidst a lot of movement. This month, a lot of the energy is kind of moving around you. A lot is going to be coming in, but there's also going to be a lot that's going out. So you're going to be called to kind of digest or transform and stabilize a lot of what's going on without being overwhelmed. So the strength here is in your ability to filter what truly nourishes you and kind of let the rest fall through. Xin metal this month is going to kind of feel like a fine chisel for you. It's going to be gently kind of shaping and reforming you and adding some definition. Accept the refinement this month, because I do think that it will be helpful, but make sure that you're not losing your natural nourishing energies this month. There is Bing fire hidden within the snake this month, and Bing fire we know generates earth. So this month is actually going to feed a lot of your energy. You may feel a little bit more kind of pep in your step this month, offering you kind of more energy to do the things that you want. However, fire also stirs movement and activity, which for you can kind of feel like too much. So balance is key. Just make sure that you're allowing yourself to be energized, but you're not going to kind of feel rushed to do things. So we have the hidden Wu Earth this month, which is just kind of furthering to stabilize and ground you. It reminds you to kind of fortify and re-nourish your foundation and not to scatter yourself too thinly. Gang metal this month is going to test your resilience. It's going to bring out the outside pressures and challenges, the stones hidden within your soil. And that's what is going to feel a little bit more sucking your energy this month. So just kind of breathe and work through it. And I think with patience, and naturally you guys are pretty patient people, I think you'll be okay. Just remember this month that we grow not by resisting change, by letting what truly matters sink down into our core.